My name is Nitesh Narashet. I am from Manora. So last class we discussed about a topic from 9th standard, that is triangles. In triangles we already discussed about ASA congruence, SAS congruence. Also we discussed about theorems on isosceles triangles. Here we are discussing about some problems based on theorem 7.2 and theorem 7.3. So let us move on to the next part of problems. Let us take the 9th problem of this part. The problem tells us that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. Here we have the isosceles triangle ABC. Here AB and AC, those two sides are equal. Side B is produced to D such that AD is equal to AB. That means we have to produce this BA up to D such that this side and that side, those two are equal. So let us take that one. Here I will take like this. Here I will produce up to D. So this AB and AD, those two are equal. Then we have to join CD. Yes. Here two triangles are formed here. One is the ABC, another is the ADC. Those two triangles are formed here. We have to take AB is equal to AD. So we have. So here what we have to prove here? So we have to show that angle BCD is a right angle. That means here we have to prove this angle. This BCD angle is 90 degree. So just observe here. This line AC splits this angle into two equal parts. So that's why. So here these two are angles. This angle and this angle. ACD angle and ACB angle are the corresponding parts of these two triangles. So that's why we have to take any criterion, any congruence rule. For that, firstly we have to take the equality. After that we have to take the addition. So here, firstly we have to take ABC and ADC. Then we have to take the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So then only we can get the right angle, means 90 degree value, the value of 90 degree. So it is possible only when we are taking the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Here one thing we have to remember that, so when the angles opposite to the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal, so then from that one we can use the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That we have to insert the equalities. Then we can get those two triangles, those two angles. Then we have to add those two. Then we can get the result. So likewise. So let us take one by one. So when we solve the problem, so we have to analyze step by step here. So let us write what are the given things first. So what are the given things here? Given. So ABC is an isosceles triangle. So ABC is an isosceles triangle. So that means it's a AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC and BA is produced up to D. BA is produced to D. That one equality is there, that is AD is equal to AB. AD is equal to AB. These are given things. We have what we have to prove here. To prove angle BCD is equal to 90 degree, we have to prove here. So let us take the proof. Yes. So that means here when we insert the equalities, so when we use the theorem 7.2 and 7.3, in sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So there, firstly we have to take those two triangles. There, what are the equal find it. So firstly I will consider angle triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABC. In that we have AB is equal to AC. Those two are equal sides. That is AB is equal to AC. AB is equal to AC. When AB is equal to AC, angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. That means angle B is equal to angle C. So here angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. Angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. I will take this as equation number 1. Why it is angles opposite to the equal sides? Because it is angle opposite to equal sides. Then, so let us consider triangle ADC. Please consider triangle ADC. Here just observe, here AD and AC are equal. AD and AC are equal. That is AD is equal to AC. Then angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So then we can take angle ADC equal to angle ACD. It is angle ADC is equal to angle ACD here. I will take this as equation number 2 because angles opposite to the equal side. Because angles opposite to equal sides. Yes. So we have these two equalities. Here we have equation 1 and equation 2. So let us move on to the next part. So here I will have this part here. Yes. These two equalities we have. Then, so consider triangle ABC. In that sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That is, here we have to consider triangle ABC. Yes. So here we have to take the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That is, sum of interior angles is 180 degree. So then we can take angle ABC plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. Here just observe angle ACB. We want this angle ACB, and ABC we have. Here just observe angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. So I will substitute angle ACB in place of angle ABC here. So let us take that one. Here angle ACB plus angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree because of equation 1. So we have that one from equation 1. So here just observe angle ACB plus angle ACB. I will take this one as a 2 into angle ACB. 2 into angle ACB plus angle BAC is equal to 180 degree. Then here I will transpose and 2 into angle ACB into RHS side. That is angle BAC is equal to 180 degree minus 2 into angle ACB. So I will take this as equation number 3 here. Similarly, we have to take angle triangle ADC. So consider triangle ADC. In that also the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So we have to take that one. That is angle ADC plus angle ACD, triangle ACD plus angle DAC. DAC is equal to 180 degree. So then here angle ADC is equal to angle ACD. So just substitute angle ACD in place observe angle ACD plus angle ACD is equal to 2 into angle ACD. That is 2 into angle ACD plus angle DAC is equal to 180 degree. Here I will transpose same 2 into angle ACD into RHS side. That is angle DAC is equal to 180 degree minus 2 into angle ACD. I will take this as equation number 4. Here just observe angle BAC plus angle DAC. Angle BAC and angle DAC. Angle BAC and angle DAC. So we learnt in the lines and angles that a line or a ray stands on a line means the sum of adjacent angle formed is 180 degree. So that means we have to take that one. So for that we have to add these two things here. So angle BAC plus angle DAC. So that's why we have to add equation 3 and equation 4 here. So here I will have this whole part here. Yes. Add equation 3 and equation 4. Add equation 3 and equation 4. So that is angle BAC plus angle DAC is equal to, here 180 degree and 180 degree, both are 180 degree, we have to take in one side. That is here 180 degree plus angle 180 degree minus 2 into angle ACD minus 2 into angle ACD. Angle ACD. Yes. So here angle BAC plus angle DAC. Here those two are the adjacent sides when a ray AC stands on BD. So that's why we can take the sum of those two angles is 180 degree. So it is 180 degree is equal to, here it is 180 degree plus 180 degree. So I will write it is same 180 degree plus 180 degree only. So here I will take out minus 2 from both the sides, here minus 2 and here angle ACB plus angle ACD remains. Yes. So here I will transpose this 180 degree, both 180 degree to the LHS side. That is 180 degree, here minus 180 degree, minus 180 degree is equal to minus 2 into, yes, here just observe angle ACB plus angle ACD. Angle ACB plus angle ACD, that means I will write it as BCD. Angle BCD. BCD. Yes. So here what happens, 180 degree and 180 degree, one pair it is cancelled because it is plus, it is minus. Here it remains minus 180 degree is equal to minus 2 into angle BCD. Here I will transpose minus 2 to the LHS side, becomes minus 180 degree divided by minus 2 is equal to angle BCD. This implies angle BCD is equal to 90 degree. So that's why angle BCD is a right angle. Angle BCD is a right angle. Yes. So here we have the proof from the given things. So here we use the sum of the theorem 2 for 7.2, 7.3 we used, and also we use sum of interangles is 180 degree. So from those two triangles, so we finally proved angle BCD is a right angle. So because of angle BCD is equal to 90 degree we have. So this is the proof of this problem. So let us take the next problem. So let us take the next problem. It is 10th problem. The 10th problem tells us that ABC is a right angle triangle in which angle A is equal to 90 degree and AB is equal to AC. Here it's a 90 degree angle. So A is a 90 degree angle, ABC is a right angle triangle. So here it is given that AB is equal to AC. So it's a isosceles triangle also. That means so those two sides are equal here. Also it is a right angled triangle. Then so what we have to do here, we have to find angle B and angle C here. With the given things we have to prove that we have to find out angle B and angle C. How can we find out that one? Here just observe angle B and angle C are equal because angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So when we insert that equality in the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree, so then we can easily find out any one of the angle here. When we have angle B, so we can easily get angle C, those two are equal. So here we have angle A is equal to 90 degree. So using these given quantities, given things, so we have to prove that we have to find out angle B and angle C here. So firstly we have to write what are the given things. So firstly we have to write given. ABC is a right angled triangle. Right angled triangle. Also we can call it as a right triangle also. So here I will call it as a right angled triangle. That means here angle A is equal to 90 degree, and also we have AB is equal to AC. So what we have to do here, find angle B. Also we can write it as angle B is question mark, angle B is equal to what, and angle C is equal to what. We have to find it. So let us take the solution. Let us take the solution here. So firstly we have to show that those two angles are equal. So can we take that one? Consider triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABC here. In that AB is equal to AC. Here AB is equal to AC because it is given. So then we can easily write B is equal to C because angles opposite to the equal sides. So here it is angle B is equal to angle C because angles opposite to equal sides. Yes. So we have angle B is equal to angle C. So also here we have to consider sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That is sum of interior angles of triangle is 180 degree. So then we can write it as angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. That is angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Angle A we have, it is 90 degree. That is 90 degree. So here we have a proof that is angle B is equal to angle C. So we have to include any one. So here angle B I will remain as it is, and angle C, in place of angle C I will write angle B is equal to 180 degree. So here I will transpose 90 degree to the RHS side. Here it becomes 2 into angle B is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So remain it is 90 degree. That is angle 2 into angle B is equal to 90 degree. So after that I will transpose 2 to the RHS side, becomes angle B is equal to 90 degree divided by 2, that is angle B is equal to 45 degree. Simultaneously angle B is equal to angle C, that's why we can take, this implies angle C is equal to 45 degree. Because we have angle B is equal to angle C, that's why angle B is equal to 45 degree, also angle C is also 45 degree we have. So this is the solution of this problem. So let us take the last problem as a homework. Let us take one homework here. Here it is you have to show that the angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degree each. That means here the equilateral triangles means all the sides are equal. All the sides of a triangles are equal. So you just observe this side, this side, and this side. These three sides AB, AC, and BC. Three sides are equal. According to the theorem 7.2, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. That means when we consider those two equal sides, these two angles are equal. When we consider those two sides, means these two angles are equal. So that means all the angles are equal each other. So then we can take the sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree means. So we have to insert any one triangle are equal to each other. So then it becomes 3 into any angle is equal to 180 degree. It becomes angle A is equal to 60 degree means. So we have angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 60 degree. So likewise I solved the previous type problem. So likewise also you have to solve all these problems also. So I hope you enjoyed this chapter and enjoying the way of solving these problems. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So thank you and all, be safe and stay home.